I didn't see all these black people on the side of town that I live on. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Brianna Patrice. This is my second week on YouTube and I am so happy to be here. Thank you for watching my first video, and if you haven't yet, please go ahead and do so. It just gives you an introduction of the things that I'm going to be discussing on my channel and just moving forward videos that you can expect. I am excited to continue recording content, coming up with different things, studying more so I can give you all of the information you need to level up and live your best elevated life. So on my channel, I'm going to focus on wellness, and today is going to be a little bit of a story time. I am going to kind of go over how I got into wellness and holistic living and just living an overall healthy lifestyle, because a lot of people look at it as something very strange or weird, or if you're not in that world, you have no idea that it's a part of just who you are naturally. From the day you were born, that's just a part of how we were supposed to be. But growing up, we were not raised like that. So I just kind of want to get into some story time, and then we'll do a little bit of sound bowl healing and get you on your way. So let's get right into it. When I graduated from the University of Kentucky, I was still working for a major corporation. It was a corporate experience. It was one of my, I guess you could say, second major experiences, because I did work for UK athletics with UK basketball, and that was a big experience. But overall, this job was top notch. You know, I worked with scientists that create some of the ingredients that we use every single day. I was on the communication side, and I did the intercommunications, like the intranet, the intercommunication of the company. So I love that job for that time being. But then one day I was sitting at my desk and I was like, I don't really want to work in corporate anymore. So I got on the internet while I was at work, and I was just looking at people live their best life, and they just so happen to be in California. So I'm like, why am I sitting here? I'm young, I just graduated, I like to have fun. I work, 6 to 8 hours a day. Not only that, I was commuting an hour back and forth from Louisville to Lexington. Shout out to Bryson Tiller. No, I'm just kidding. But not really. I was commuting, and I just got tired of it. I was like, I need something different. My journey into wellness started in 2017. I feel like I've been in wellness my entire life, but I didn't really understand the concept of it until I got older. So when I lived in LA, I was living in North Hollywood, California. I had an amazing studio. It was in the prime spot of North Hollywood. I was around a lot of healthy people. I was around a lot of vibrant people just living their best life. And I was just always curious, well, what do they do? What do they do for a living? Everyone just seems so vibrant. It wasn't like that in my hometown. And that's just me being completely honest from what I was able to see. So I started going to different classes. I would go to yoga classes. I would go to hot sweat yoga classes, meditation classes, things that I would see on TV as a younger person. I was experiencing that in Los Angeles, California. And then when I started in acting school and acting classes, we had to do yoga every day. My freaking dance instructor, she had us doing all the patas, you know what I'm saying? It was like a routine. Pata 1, pata 2, downward dog. And I was just like, hold on, I kind of like this. And it was just a part of our morning, I guess you could say, daily thing that we did before we started our classes, our movement classes. But I was really in tune with myself during that time. We would sit there in silence, and that was just my time for relaxation. So I always looked forward to going to her class. And when I started getting more in tune with myself, I was like, this feels like I'm supposed to be here. It just felt right to be more in tune and to relax and to not allow the stresses of the day to just bring me down. So I was meditating all the time. Even when I was going through my ups and downs in Los Angeles, I would make sure that I made time for myself and just find peace. And as the years went on in Los Angeles, and I have a lot of crazy stories that I can't wait to share on here, but as the years went on and I matured and ended up being able to spend more time alone, I kind of went through a spiritual awakening where I just started discovering things about nature. I started discovering things about God, creation, our connection with nature and how important it is, and just the holistic lifestyle. I started discovering herbs, and I stumbled across a place in Los Angeles that has all these herbs, all these natural medicines and body butters and just different things that opened my eyes up to a new world. And I felt like I belonged. There was this little street in Los Angeles, this little neighborhood that I would go to like every other day when I found it. And this was peak. Like, right at the beginning of the pandemic, I started going a lot, and then I ended up going back to Louisville. I didn't even move. I just got on a one-way flight to Louisville because I didn't know what was going to happen. But when I first discovered it, I would just go by myself. I would get in my car, and it was something that I actually look forward to because it was like a new world. I didn't see all these black people on the side of town that I live on. So I would go here, walk the streets, go to different restaurants. I was trying new food. It was like a new culture, and they were living a good life. They seemed very in tune with African spirituality and themselves, and they had all these good teas, and they were doing sound healing, and I was like, where I been at? So to make a long story short, Los Angeles pretty much opened my eyes to a lot of things. I was working with celebrities. I was volunteering at BET and different things, and I got to meet a lot of people. We'll get into that another day, because that's literally a lot of why I am the way I am today. The experiences I had in Los Angeles, the people I got to meet and work with very closely, life-changing. Some for the better, some for the worse, but overall, I am strong because of it. But, discovering that there's more to life and discovering that the body can heal itself, it takes some time to truly fathom how important that is. But when you do, it's like, wow, we are really powerful beings. And when I finally realized and it clicked for me, I was like, can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody steal my joy. Can't nobody bring me down. I am powerful, and you are powerful. I just really want people to know that. And I don't think a lot of people really are tapped in. A few of y'all might be tapped in, but no. A lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about, and it could be going through one ear and out the other, but we are powerful beings. The sound bowls, the herbal teas, the body, water, nature, just healing yourself in the beautiful waters of the beach. Simple things like that go a very long way in your overall well-being. When you live in a place like Los Angeles, you are bound to start discovering new things. You're bound to end up meeting people that do different things that you normally may have done when you were growing up. And that's what happened to me. I started meeting new people from all walks of life. And I would go places by myself and just kind of be amazed at how different their life was. And I was like, I kind of want a piece of that. Like, I want to live my best life. And that's literally one of the main reasons why I moved to Los Angeles, because I saw how the weather can really make a difference in your life and the atmosphere that you live in. So I was going to the beach a lot. Sometimes I would go and I wouldn't tell anyone. That was just like my daily thing. I would go as if I was just going to the park. I would find a nice spot on the PCH. I park my car and I walk to the beach and I just sit there and just observe and just be in the moment. Like, I really enjoyed having access to a beach. I only lived like 25 minutes away from the beach. And those were times I was really able to tap into nature and just spirituality and discovering who I am as a person. So kudos to Los Angeles. It has been a major impact in my life. And truthfully, if I could have it my way, which I know I will one day, I would live in 2 cities, Los Angeles and Atlanta. And I would love to have a home, my own home in Louisville, Kentucky, which is where I'm from. So there's some things I'm working on just so I can live my absolute best life, because I am reminded every day that we only get one life in this realm. So why not live it up? Do what you want to do. And right now I feel like I'm doing absolutely what I want to do, which is wellness, all things wellness. And I have to, share that Los Angeles side of the story because that influenced a lot of who I am today. Meditation and yoga. When did I start? Where did I begin? What is it? Meditation is just something that you can do to just come back to yourself. You stay in tune with the moment. It's not weird. It's not strange. It's not like strange, abnormal thing. This is something that you should do every single day, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from. That's ultimately going to change your life. So to begin with meditation, sometimes you just got to sit with yourself and accept some of your crap. Wherever you are in your healing journey, even if you are elevated, we're going to all get some of that, like deeply rooted things and trauma. We're going to bring it to the surface. So with meditation, you're just going to sit wherever you are and you're going to think. And then when them thoughts come, you're going to let them thoughts go. Because thoughts are going to come naturally. People are afraid to meditate because they're like, oh, I'm still thinking about the past. I'm still thinking about my ex. I'm still thinking about, oh, I left something in the dryer. Those thoughts are going to come. Let them come and release those thoughts and move forward. And then just stay in the moment. So wherever you are in meditation, that's all you need to think about. Think about how your body feels in that moment. How do you feel? Do you feel any pain? Do you feel anything moving? Is your heart beating fast or slow? How does the pillow feel that you're sitting on, or the bed, or the floor? Or if you're sitting on a yoga mat, how does that feel? If you're sitting at your computer desk at work, just stay in tune with those emotions and that feeling. And that's the start of meditation. And the beauty of meditation is that it forces you in a positive way to just be in the moment. And you're not thinking about yesterday. And even if you do think about yesterday, don't criticize yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just let those thoughts come and let them go. Because all we have is right now. All we have is right now. And that's just the surface level of meditation. And then to incorporate yoga into that, that's the physical side of things, where you begin to stretch and move different parts of your body that maybe you have never moved before. From my perspective, living a holistic lifestyle is pretty simple once you get into a routine of things. So my routine and my, I guess you could say, opinion on living a holistic lifestyle is just living more with intention, waking up every day with a positive mindset. And even if I'm not in a good mood, I'm going to make that day and every day a good day in some kind of way. So whether that's starting my day out with a glass of water and maybe adding a little key lime or lemon to it, and moving forward to a nice, good, healthy breakfast, whether it's just fruits or some type of vegetable or just one fruit. I could just eat an apple and water, and that'll get me started to a good day. That's the beginning of living a holistic lifestyle and making sure that I'm mindful of what I put in my body. So whether that's when I go grocery shopping, I'm looking on the back of all of the stuff I buy to see what kind of ingredients are in the food, because a lot of the ingredients are causing havoc and wreaking havoc on our lives. It's messing with our brain, our psyche, and just our mood. And I don't know about you, but I like to be in a good mood. I like to wake up feeling good, and I like to go to sleep feeling good. So if I can make little changes, something as simple as what I buy, and that's going to make me feel better, I'm going to do it. So it's just simple things like that that can make a big difference in your lifestyle and just living a healthier way. So that's kind of the beginning of living a healthy life. It's just simple things like being mindful of what you put in your body, drinking water. And then the next step is making sure that you incorporate some type of exercise into your day. So even if you don't like to go to the gym, because to be completely honest, I don't like to go to the gym. I like to be at, you know what I'm saying, like a yoga studio or out and about in nature, exercising and stretching, or in my own personal space, doing my own thing. But I really don't like the gym anymore. I'll go every now and then, but I find that as long as you're exercising daily and finding some type of active routine in your life, that's really, really good. All right, you all, thank you so much for watching. I'm about to begin a sound bowl cleansing session. I want to thank you all for listening and just being here with me. I'm glad I was able to give you all a little bit of backstory on where I began my journey into wellness and living a healthy, holistic lifestyle. Of course, it obviously began more in Los Angeles, and I cannot wait to share more stories about my time in Los Angeles and my future plans for Atlanta and Los Angeles, as well as just my life in general. So thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. There's so much more on the way. We are going to elevate and live our absolute best lives. As I begin my sound bowl session with you all, I would like to say a few last things. Just appreciate where you are in your healing journey. I am not 100% at my peak, but I am in a very good place. And I'm just glad I'm able to share and be on this journey with you. And if you're willing to stick at it and just stay consistent with it, you will see a lot of changes in your life. Appreciate where you are. Don't beat yourself up. You have a choice. And once you make good choices for your life, you're going to see them make a difference. So just be happy, stay in the moment, live in the present moment. The past is the past. The future is not here yet. All we have is now. So be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Live with intention, live with intention, live with intention. All right. Thank you so much.